The Reclusiam holds a profound cultural and spiritual significance within the Space Marine chapter. This central sanctuary serves as the primary location for prayer and worship, although most chapter fleet vessels will feature their own cathedrals and chapels for Space Marines on campaigns. Within the Reclusiam, the Chapters Chaplains, under the guidance of the Master of Sanctity and Reclusiarch, uphold ancient traditions, engage in meditative practices, and conduct ceremonies related to indoctrination, vindication, and inauguration. To the Space Marines, these vital rituals are just as crucial to their mission as their combat skills, the upkeep of their battle equipment, and their honor rolls. The Reclusiam houses nearly all of a chapter's most treasured relics. Company and chapter battle standards are suspended on the cold walls using shimmering fields. Fragments of armor worn by the chapter's legendary heroes are displayed alongside exquisitely crafted blades and hammers, as well as the bleached skulls of renowned champions. Other artifacts include quills used by enlightened warriors who documented epic works of battle wisdom, or shell casings from bolters collected on battlefields where great victories were achieved. Hundreds of dedicated serfs work diligently to preserve a chapter's relics, each specializing in a various craft. Multiple generations devote their lives to meticulously caring for a single relic blade, or picking broken chainsaw teeth from battlefields. They even use their own body's tallow to keep the Reclusiam's countless ceremonial candles lit, even after their passing. In death, they continue to serve. Safeguarding these extraordinary artifacts is a profound honor and solemn duty for the chaplains and those aspiring to join their revered ranks. They collaborate closely with the chapter's Master of Relics, if such an officer exists in the chapter's structure. The Master of Relics selects an honor guard for the Reclusiam from warriors in his company or the broader chapter. Some chapters may have numerous Investigatus Analytica Helots tasked with poring over ancient lore, forgotten texts, and fading after-action reports in the quest for any clue regarding the location of additional relics. They relay this information to teams of recovery acolytes, or even to Space Marines deployed across the galaxy in pursuit of artifacts that recount the chapter's heroic deeds. In stark contrast to the meticulous care they bestow upon their own chapter's relics, chaplains are resolute in their mission to dismantle Xenos idols, overthrow false prophets, eradicate heretical shrines, and obliterate heathen artifacts and teachings. They do so with unwavering conviction, inspiring their brethren to do the same. Chaplains are the spiritual authorities and the fierce warrior priests of the chapter. They are held in high regard by their battle brothers for their exceptional strength of will and unwavering dedication to the chapter. They are also admired for their encyclopedic knowledge of the chapter's rituals, catechisms, and literatures. Despite their stern demeanor, chaplains deeply care about the spiritual well-being of their comrades. Their resounding oratory on the chapter's principles and doctrines aims to shield their brethren from heresy and instill in them the humanity, integrity, and honor befitting the Emperor's finest warriors. From the moment a Space Marine is inducted and until the day of their death, they interact with the chaplain daily. As aspirants and neophytes, their spiritual and cultural education is overseen by the chaplains. As fully fledged battle brothers, they engage in prayer and combat alongside their company's chaplain, a respected warrior, advisor, and officer who leads them into battle with zealous fury time and again. Chaplains are as solemn in appearance as they are in character. They wear skull-faced death masks and don archaic, ornate armor as dark as night, adorned with purity seals, devout pendants, and sacred tokens of battle. Many sport thick chains, cloaks, and weighty robes that billow with each purposeful stride. Arguably, the most distinctive symbol of a chaplain's authority is the Crozius Arcanum, a devastating type of power mace that crackles with an intense disruption field. Coupled with the chaplain's immense strength, it becomes a lethal weapon with which they crush skulls, shatter bones, and breach armor. There are various paths for a Space Marine to become a chaplain, and these paths vary among chapters. Many Space Marines who feel the calling to become a chaplain follow the Judicia path. They receive a formidable executioner relic blade and the mysterious Temper Mortis device, an archaic relic incorporating esoteric stasis technology and filled with materials of spiritual importance to the chapter, such as a sand from their homeworld. The Judicia can employ the Temper Mortis to project stasis energy at their foes, severely impeding their ability to fight. This device symbolizes the Judicia's requirement for patience and underscores their need to earn their role. Judicias take a vow of silence, embodying their chapter's values and refraining from speaking until they can truly live them, for anyone can recite litany and verse. Despite the profound reverence reserved for the chapter's Reclusiam, grand ship-based cathedrals, and other sacred sites, the battlefield is equally revered as a place to honour the chapter. Chaplains lead from the front, smashing through foes while reciting litanies and invoking slaughter. In their presence, their brethren are inspired to righteous fury, echoing their own oaths as they dispatch the enemies with chainswords, power axes, or unleash devastating salvos of bolt weapons and plasma fire. To many chaplains and Space Marines, there is no more devout offering to their spiritual leaders, and no greater testament to their dedication than the towering piles of fallen foes.